Hello, everyone, and welcome to my Week 4 Multimedia presentation. So this presentation is going to compare the United States Postal Service, which is a public entity, with a private entity in the United Parcel Service, which they provide the same services. While the United States Postal Service, or USPS, and United Parcel Service, UPS, share the mission of mail and package delivery, they also share a few other similarities in that they both have a hierarchical structure. They both have a decision-making board, that being the shareholders of UPS compared to a council or board of USPS. And they both have a goal of efficiency and the highest return of investment. However, in important respects, they do differ, and they fundamentally differ in their organizational structure and operational motivations. The USPS as a government agency operates under a bureaucratic framework, while with a mandate for universal service and public accountability, while USPS operates obviously as a private company and is driven by market forces and profitability, really emphasizing efficiency, customer satisfaction, and competitive advantage. And these results really make them have distinct decision-making processes, with the USPS prioritizing regulatory compliance and public service, while UPS focuses on innovation and market responsiveness. And those are going to be my three themes I'll be using in this presentation. Theme 1, USPS operates under a bureaucratic framework. Theme 2, USPS is driven by market forces and profitability. And theme 3 is that the differences result in distinct decision-making processes. So let's look at the first thing. So USPS operates with a strict bureaucratic framework, and it's shaped by theories of Max Weber, in that USPS has a detailed hierarchy and strict chain of command, with a goal of ensuring efficient management and consistent nationwide service, while they also operate with a little bit of Taylor, in that they emphasize efficiency through standardized procedures and task specialization. An example of this is automated sorting or optimized delivery routes and specialized roles, which all have a goal of ensuring efficient and timely mailing process. They also reflect a little bit of fail in that they have clear task delineation and hierarchical decision making and adherence to policies, with a goal of consistency and reliability, with a shared commitment commitment to the public service. However, the strict adherence to this bureaucratic structure can stifle innovation for USPS and can limit their responsiveness to new challenges, maintaining public trust and accountability, as Merton identified. So a few different theorists involved in this theme. Moving on to the second theme, looking at UPS. UPS's market-driven approach is guided by human relations and employee well-being, and a cooperative systems theory, which aims to foster innovation, productivity, customer satisfaction. And their methodology can really be analyzed through Mary Parker Follett, in that they emphasize teamwork and employee empowerment, fostering flexible and collaborative environments that really enhances engagement and drives innovation throughout the organization. They also have a little bit of Mayo, in that they focus on social relations and employee morale, creating a really supportive work environment with recognition programs and training and career advancement opportunities, with really all of that with the goal of ensures higher productivity from their staff. And then they have a little bit of Barnard's theory, in that they aim to have effective communication for coordinating really complex logistical operations worldwide. And their leadership focuses on aligning organizational goals with employee incentives and that can ensure that everyone works towards this common objective. And Barnard's concept of the zone of indifference is managed carefully at UPS through transparent communication, fair policies, and a clear vision. And this alignment can really foster a cooperative atmosphere where all the employees are motivated to contribute to the company's success, and thus enhancing the overall efficiency of the company. And finally, my third theme is really tying how these different frameworks drive the decision makings of each organization and how this reflects in their fundamental different operational environments and priorities. And the decision-making processes are heavily influenced by their framework. And USPS, as I mentioned, their decision-making process is heavily influenced by their bureaucratic structure, which tends to be formalized and hierarchical and reflecting its adherence to established rules and regulations, again, from Weber and Fail. And due to this, their decision-making often involves navigating complex layers of regulatory compliance and public accountability, and the process really the process includes some negotiations and with various stakeholders, and it can be with other government agencies or regulators or even the public to ensure that the services meet legal and ethical standards. The emphasis on compliance and consistency reflects USPS's commitment to fulfilling its universal service and maintaining public trust. Conversely, UPS operates with that market-driven framework that I identified, and they prioritize innovation and responsiveness, and it focuses on decision-making, following theories of Lindblom, his bounded rationality as they make decisions quickly and adaptively, often relying on real-time data. And this approach allows them to be that really respond rapidly to changing market conditions, customer demands, competitive pressures, and so forth. And they also follow a little bit of Simon's theory of incremental decision-making, in that they make small, gradual adjustments rather than sweeping changes. An example of this is implementing incremental improvements in technology, processes, and services such as logistics technology like advanced package tracking systems and optimized delivery routes. So that concludes my presentation. Thank you very much for watching. I look forward to watching yours.